Pakistan were preparing for Abhishek Sharma, but Ishan Kishan came out of syllabus. What an innings by Ishan. Let's discuss about India's win today. Hello guys, welcome back to Two Halves to Innings Cricket. I am very happy. Dil Hindustan. I know it's a Pakistan song, but I'm adding Hindustan there. But Amit, what a win. I mean, it wasn't even a game. It was just pure one-sided game after the second half. In the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I felt quite nervous. I think. I mean, in our various groups chats, I said I felt India fell a bit short, but because they started off such a strong momentum, and then the wickets just seemed to fall quite easy. And there were some. I know we'll dissect it later, but there's some silly wickets that we gave away. Really, I felt. But Pakistan were awful, absolutely awful.
Yeah, the batting was.
I mean, it's. I mean, honestly, we get so excited because the rivalry, and I think the rivalry is more political rather than sporting wise nowadays, because it's just so one-sided. I mean, yes, we always want to win, but we like to have a little bit of a contest. This was no contest whatsoever. It was actually, I would say, a pathetic performance by Pakistan in the today.
Yeah, it was nowhere near. They I don't know what they were doing anyway. But let's start from Ishan Kishan inning, right? That was the difference between two innings actually.
Yeah.
So Ishan Kishan, oh my god. Abhishek Sharma again duck. I mean, second time in a row he scored. I mean, we have so many expectations from Abhishek for this World Cup, but hopefully it will come right later down the line, because
it's my fault, Rohit.
You should have put money on him to be a top scorer.
Yeah, put money on him to be top scorer. He's already like 100.
Take it off.
150 something.
Take the money back, man. Take the money back. We need him to scoring because
I think him.
You cursed him. Well, yeah. But yeah, but
sorry,
what an innings from
Abhishek.
Ishan. Yeah, sorry Abhishek. It's his fault. But what an innings from Ishan. I mean, he looked totally different. I mean, when we were 84 for something, 70 something were his scores. I mean, that shows how brilliant the inning was. He was scoring all over the pitch.
It was nearly strike rate of 200, 192 and a half his strike rate was.
Yeah, amazing.
10 fours, 3 sixes.
Yeah.
And I think it just kind of, obviously before the tournament, we were, as kind of pundits, if you want to say, or podcasters, we kind of debating whether Ishan should start or not. And, and I think we were pro him starting, because I forgot who he's replaced.
Sanju Samson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sanju, that was it.
Yeah.
Samson, yeah. So he didn't have a very good series against New Zealand, and he's taken the baton, he's taken the bull by the horns. Ishan has, he's been brilliant. So touch wood, to long may it continue.
Yeah,
and he's decent behind the wicket as well.
Yeah, he dropped the catch today, but we will talk about our catching.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think what I've seen him last couple of months, probably longer than a few months, he's been scoring pretty well. He's been in form. He won the Mushtaq Ali Trophy for his state. He was a captain. He scored 100 in the final. He won them the cup as well. So he's been in form. I mean, what a decision to include him after that. I mean, that was a superb decision because he's an in-form player at the moment. This shows playing in domestic cricket, being in form does help to come back in the team. And since he came back in the team, he's been top notch. Touchwood, I'm gonna say touchwood as well, because he's been form of his life. I looked when he burst the scene, I felt him like he needs some kind of responsibility. I felt now he has that responsibility to open the innings for India, and then he changed his game, he changed his mentality. I now feel he's a proper player now, at least for T20 cricket.
And we've got to we've got to give credit to Gautam as well, Gautam Gambhir as well. I know he gets vilified quite a lot by kind of us, the pundits, loads of people. But again, you're so close to the start of the World Cup. He made that change, and obviously so far so good. And you got to give him credit for that. And whether he's obviously because of his performance in the domestic league or what he was doing in the nets or whatever. At the end of the day, he still made that decision, and with him and Surya Sky. So that needs to be applauded as well.
Yeah,
and I said the biggest thing. Obviously, Ishan has taken his chances, which is what we expect. And
that's it.
At the moment, our opening batsmen as a pair haven't clicked.
Yeah.
Okay, when they click, wow.
both of them,
bowlers watch out, because if the game that they both click, or hopefully games, because we want it to wait to the end of until the end of 8th of March,
score 100,
they
both
click,
of them can score hundreds. Yeah. yeah,
You know, it's dangerous. You know,
yeah,
it's a very, very potent potentially
yeah,
striking partnership. And I know on paper, again, we talked about this before.
yeah,
Obviously, nothing's ever won on paper.
yeah.
You know, but it should give fear into bowlers, I'd say.
Exactly. But then if you see, India's first game against USA, I thought that was a blessing in disguise because that if we had cracked on, scored hundreds of one or
Yeah.
something, it would have been too much overconfidence then for the game. So this is what happened.
Mm.
Even this pitch, I know you were saying 175 was low. I thought it was very, very professional performance by Indian batters because they knew pitch was slow, they knew pitch was holding on, they knew pitch was turning as well. So that was very important to not give wickets away like Pakistan did. I mean, look at Pakistan. That was a very, very unprofessional performance that they gave wickets away to India. They will try to score sixes, fours all the time rather than getting in, gelling in, right? Learning about the wicket, playing good shots, and 170 was okay it was chaseable target, to be honest.
I think 160 is the winning target. I think on this pitch, though. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, but they didn't give any chance
Yeah,
to
I
their
think so.
to their batters. At least they was awful
No,
game.
I
Awful.
mean, fair play to them. They got to above 100. I thought they were going to
Yeah,
get
I
out for
was.
50 at one point.
No, 50 was true. But I thought they gonna get out for 100 less. But anyway, but yeah. So I mean, there was that mystery spinner they have, Usman Tariq. I think we played very well. I know he took one wicket, but that was Sky going after him because he needed his last 19th over or something. But I think we played we did not give him too many wickets. We did not lose too many wickets to him. I think that was very important as well. And I was actually very surprised of me. They didn't bring him earlier. They kept him till the late. When Ishan was going, I thought that's the time to bring him in. I don't know what the strategy was.
Well, I think their strategy was probably focused just like we were on Abhishek, really, and they don't seem to have any strategy towards anyone else, did they?
Mm.
You know, I think the couple of India's wickets that were lost were poor shot selection from India rather than exceptional bowling from Pakistan. I'd say. I think Hardik, that was a
Oh
poor
yeah,
shot
that was poor
selection.
shot, very poor
Yeah,
shot. Yeah,
awful.
yeah.
When he came at that point, the game was not on edge because you don't know what
It
it's
was
going to
still
be like. But
balanced.
he could
Yeah,
have.
yeah. It
It
was
was
still
balanced. At
balanced.
that point,
Yeah.
you want him to stay in, and then just kind
Yes.
of click on
Yeah.
and add another 25, 30
Yeah.
just onto the
Yeah.
score. He didn't. So I mean, it was. I think he was the
Yeah. He
last
had
ball or
to give he
penultimate.
had to give it.
You know,
Yeah.
and there
But
was
that
that
run out.
run
Oh
out
my
as
god.
well.
Oh my
Oh, that
god.
was
Why the
awful. I
hell
mean, what
that
the hell is
was
he doing?
awful? Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it Dubé?
Dubé ko, but it was Rinku's call. So he agreed to
Yeah.
Rinku's call and then he responded to it. But it was Rinku's
Oh,
fault. But anyway,
yeah.
we could have had another 6 runs. Dubé could have scored another 6 in the last ball.
Yeah.
He was in. I mean, he was in. He was
Looking
on
for
22 or
yeah. What did he
25 or
get? Yeah, he
something.
got
Yeah.
27. Yeah, he had the
Exactly.
second. Third highest. Well, Rinku
Score.
played 11.
Yeah.
Only had faced
Yeah.
4 balls, but
Yeah.
he had 160, nearly 160 strike rates. That was good,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
So yeah, if you see that Indian scorecard, how important Ishan's inning was actually to give us that
Yeah.
that early start, give us that we could go easy in the middle overs because the spinners were heavy, the pitch was holding up, pitch was slow, so it gave us a little bit of time to just settle in. This is why I meant it was a very professional moment. If we had gone after the bowlers, we would have lost wickets as well, like Pakistan. So I think it was brilliant. Anyway, coming on to the bowling, I mean, what a start from Pandya. He was fully into it. He was fully into it.
Brilliant. First maiden wicket over.
Maiden wicket
First over. You can't go wrong,
Yep.
can you?
Brilliant.
That sets the tone for the rest of the game, doesn't it? Really,
Yeah.
you've lost one of your opening batsmen.
Yeah.
As in Pakistan, lose one of their opening batsmen. He didn't concede a run. His bowling was immense. Brilliant. You can't get any better than that.
You can't get.
And then Bumrah didn't have too bad a second over either. I mean, his first ball was unlucky.
6, yeah.
Unlucky,
Six,
whatever you
yeah.
want to call it, because I don't think the batsman, knew much about it. But another day could have gone into a fielder's hands. But the second ball after that, wow! And I think the last ball of his first over, he got a thingy as well. I mean,
Yeah,
captain.
I mean, what was he doing?
Justifies
Yeah,
justifies his billing as kind of the world's best bowler, doesn't he?
yeah. I mean, that's what happened. That the start we got actually put Pakistan in the back foot. 3 wickets,
Back foot, yeah.
3 top wickets we got in the first 2 overs. I mean, brilliant. I mean, that was a brain-fed moment from the captain. What a rubbish shot he played, Aga played. He just scored a 4 and then he tried to hit him out of the park, and then that's it. It was just like I said, Amit. It was very poor performance for Pakistan. We should not take too much into it. It was very poor performance from Pakistan, to be honest, batting wise, and then it was easy for Pakistan to just settle in, not give it. But Usman, I think, played very well. He played very
he
well.
batted well, didn't he?
He batted well, yeah. And then
he's the only one that had any
Babar.
kind of
exactly.
have his hold his head up high, really. You know? He kept it going, really. I mean, it didn't look at any point that India's score looked reachable, but at least he gave it some credibility. He kind of got it out to the 18th over. Otherwise, as I said, it was going to look like it was going to finish after 10 or something.
Exactly, and everyone else was trying to hit our spinners out of park and then gave their wickets away. This is why it was very one-sided, very one-sided. It felt, I'm not gonna say it, but it felt like even USA gave India a scare, even Namibia gave India a scare, but I think Pakistan, it was awful. So guys, what do you think?
But saying that though, Rohit, saying that,
I want to ask
it's,
guys as well. So please put us in the comment what do you think about Pakistan performance and India's performance. Go on, Amit.
Yeah, I'm saying, despite how poor Pakistan are, because obviously the way the groups are, they're still very likely to qualify as well.
They will easily qualify.
In the Super 8 stage, you don't know what's going to happen, do you? So, it's not, you can't get too, at the end of the day, we've seen it before, unfortunately, where we've kind of annihilated Pakistan in the opening stages of everything. Oh God. And then they absolutely humiliated us in the final, didn't they? So, it's not, please, we're not coming across as arrogant. What we're saying is that, just to clarify, is that I was hoping for more of a contest. It wasn't a contest. It was quite boring actually in the end, and I'm quite disappointed in the lack of fight from Pakistan. I'd say, as you said, batting wise, Usman was probably the shining batsman. And I think same the bowler. He's pretty decent. I thought he got 2 wickets.
I think he was good. He was spinning the ball more than any other bowlers. So he was quite. I mean, they showed a stat, right? In the first inning, the spin was 2.6 degrees. In the second,
I was going to ask you about that. That's my next question.
1 point something 7 degrees. That means the dew, the lights helped pitch to settle up and not spin that much. It was quite weird to see. I thought when in the first half, I'm going to say first half, say football, you're talking about cricket in the first innings, they said 2.6 degrees. I thought, wow, man, Indians, we have 3 spinners, 3 top spinners as well. It's going to be tough. This is why I thought 175 is good enough score it was good enough score for a team to chase, a good enough score for team to defend. So, but then again, second innings, ball did not spin at all too much. It was weird. Maybe the lights, maybe the pitch settled up. It was light. It was dew as well. Maybe that's why.
But there didn't seem to be much dew though, was it? Because the ball wasn't.
It was a little bit of dew. Yeah, they had towers. They were a little bit, but I think it was.
For our listeners who kind of aren't that experienced in the science of kind of lights and dew, so how do these factors? I mean, very simply,
I've got no idea.
You talked about
science. We need someone very professional. We hopefully will invite someone who is very professional in these things. In my layman terms, it was just because the pitch settled up. It wasn't turning much because of the light, because of the dew, because of and there were I think they were saying could rain as well. There was a lot of humidity as well, but that's just my layman terms. So in technical terms,
okay. Well, I mean, listeners, if any of you know why does light affect kind of the spin factor, and why does the dew affect the spin factor and the pitch, it'd be interesting to kind of get your comments, really, just to kind of increase our knowledge as well.
Yeah. Or could be there's another reason, right? But then again, our spinners are as good as their spinners as well. So maybe the skill difference as well. So, but when I saw the spin, it was mainly Saim's bowling was spinning a lot, not any other players I saw. So maybe it's a skill level as well.
But Usman Tariq's bowling action was a bit strange.
Yeah, that's why he was that we Indians say Turup Kaikar, right? He's like the mystery spinner. That he was slow. He holds his action before he.
He's bowls. Very slow, doesn't he?
Very slow. So he's been taking a lot of wickets.
He comes and then he.
Yeah.
It's like he comes to the crease, he pauses, and then he's like that. Yeah.
But then he can score 4 or 5 different balls. He can bowl leg spin. He can bowl.
He was quite good though. I mean, I'm just trying to look.
He was good. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, Amit.
He's only 6
India
over.
played him
Yeah.
well. India did not give him any wickets. India did, apart from one, but we have to go anyway, 19th over. But I think India played very professionally. They understood the wicket very good. They knew the wicket is very hard to play against spinners. So they waited. They waited for bad balls. They waited for the right chances. I know we gave wickets away, but I think that was good. Apart from Hardik, I think, yeah, and run out, I think it was okay. But bowling wise, in the fielding,
Yeah.
I thought we could have fielded better. I think we could have fielded better.
Yeah.
We should have caught some of the
A
catches.
couple of drop catches.
Three drop catches. And then, no, 4 drop catches actually. One from Kuldeep, one from before earlier, one from Kishan, 2 from Tilak. So there were 4 drop catches. And the fielding was, I think, a little bit, we could have been better. Yeah. But
I mean,
we won the game.
I mean,
That's what matters.
these mistakes, we did win, but I think, again, as we aspire for greatness and kind of defending the trophy, I suppose these are the mistakes that you want to happen now rather than the later parts of the tournament. And so it gives us something to work on as well.
Exactly.
So I mean, would you change? I mean, Ajay, who can't join us now, I think he's busy celebrating in Bradford. Stay safe, Ajay. I think he was kind of calling that I can't. Can you remember his message? Did he say he thinks maybe we should not drop, but give Ishan a rest and start with who did he say?
Sanju.
You say mix up the opening, but yeah, he said bring Sanju back.
No. I'll just say keep the same team. Apart from
I would. Yeah.
Apart from next game, maybe play Ashdeep as well, or maybe it depends on the wickets. I think we are very flexible.
Yeah.
We need to see what's happening. Because it's the last game as well. Maybe they will say bring Sanju in because of it's against Netherlands. But I think we gotta keep going because players are in form.
Yeah.
We need to just keep the momentum going. We don't want to stop. We don't want to stop. Guys, keep going. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, again, obviously, I'm not saying it doesn't have an effect on tiredness or fatigue or whatever, but it's not a 50 over game. The intensity is not as much as a 50 over game
20 over game.
Or test match or anything.
Exactly.
So, and it's not as if there's one game, it's a game every other day. They're quite spaced out at the moment still. So I think there's plenty of time. And traveling, people might say, they've got to travel back to India. I mean, where's India's base?
I think I don't know India base. I think they go to the next venue, right? So there is no base.
Do they? Oh, okay.
In cricket, there's never a base. They always go to the next venue. Then they go to the next venue. Yeah. They're not like football. There is a base. They have to come practice. No, because the practice happens on the grounds anyway, and the practice pitches. So they all go into the venue and then stay there where the stadium is. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, guys, that's it. That's me and Amit here. We're checking out here now. But what a win from Indian side. It was one-sided game, and next time, let's see what happens. Who goes into Super 8s and who gets into semi-final and final and win the cup. Let's hope it's India and we retain the cup.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, but if you go on, Amit, we wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just want to say to Indians celebrating Mahashivatri, happy Shivatri to you
happy
today.
Shivatri as well. I mean, I know we going now, but I wanted to say, Amit, last Shivatri as well, India won 15th Feb. We were there in Adelaide on India versus Pakistan World Cup game 2015. So it's been 11 years. 15 2015.
15, oh yes, 15,
and it's been 11 years, and that was 15th Feb as well, and we are here today recording the podcast. Oh my god. See,
but I think it was better for me, you and our younger brother Pankaj were together in Australia. That was a brilliant.
That was brilliant. That was a brilliant moment.
And that was actually that game. Quick, I know we did veering off. That was quite a tight game, actually.
I think it was easy game as well. That was easy.
But I mean, there was a time where we were very nervous. I mean, we didn't go to the toilet. We were so scared. We were so superstitious.
No, I think it was easy. Cool. Okay, guys, that's me and Amit. Take care, stay safe, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts as well. And if you want to be part of our panel, please come in. We'll be happy to host you as well. Till then, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.
Jai Hind. Take care.